I already gave you a magic phone number 736-2514. Every chord in the key, and the comments kept asking one thing. Why does it start on 7th? Fair. Because what I gave you was a window. Today, you get the whole orbit. So by the end of this video, you will run the full loop. 1, 4, 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. Home to home. And you will watch it running inside two tunes you already know. After today, the number stops being an exercise. It becomes your repertoire. Home to home. Feel that? That is the key, breathing. Because here is how most of us learned tunes, one chord at a time, a new chart, a new list to memorize every single time. That is the belief. Tunes are list. Here is the truth. The tunes were never list. They are the same loop entered through different doors. You were not bad at memorizing. Nobody told you there was nothing to memorize. I had to learn that the hard way. I teach jazz guitar as an apprenticeship, the way it was actually passed down. I grew up in South Korea. No jazz scene around me. Everything I know I had to get at Berklee College of Music and from my mentor, Richie Hart. I'm Junwon Choi, by the way. I came to this music as an outsider, so I had to understand why things work. So you can stop collecting information and start playing real music. So today, three things: the full loop and why it starts at home, then two tunes you already know and their door numbers. And at the end, the one chord in your tunes that breaks the number. That is the next video. So the first, the orbit. So I just played the same loop, the 7362514, but from the first chord of the key, which is C major 7. So still we are in that loop, the circle, but we start from the 1. So 736 2514. So we start from the 1 1, then the next circle is that should be the 4, right? So 1 to the 4. And then from there, yes, the perfect circle. If we want to go to the down perfect fifths, then it should be the B flat something, right? But then it is already out of the key. That is why we wanted to keep that in just for the diatonic chords. That the closest one is our 7th, right? So we go from 1, 4 to the 7. And then the circle keep going. The phone number way. 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. And I do not want to make you more confusing by saying this, but I wanted to say this. the backdoor 2/5. If you guys know, the backdoor 2/5 is that is flat 7/7, and the outside of the key center, the bass note I just played was the flat 7/7. Modal interchange chord. So we borrowed that from the minor key. We say, yes, it is, but still that chord, the root being the B flat, is really, really close to the original key center. So yeah, if you are not really familiar with the minor theory or the modal interchange, you really do not need to understand this right away at the moment. Just keep practicing that orbit. 1 4 7 3 6 2 5 1. And let's see where the real tune has this progression. The Fly Me to the Moon. So the Fly Me to the Moon in the key of C, it starts from the 6th chord, A minor 7. So let me play the tune. So that is a tune, and the chord change starts from the 6th. So from 7 3 6, we start from the 6th. So let's see, this tune keeps going on in that orbit. Okay, so 6 2 5 1. Let me play the melody for you. 2 5 1, and then 4 7. Over here, that secondary dominant is happening to make the A minor sounds like the tonic. Okay, so yes, the tune, in the real tune, we can see, we can find this sequence from anywhere. In any given number you think you found it, then please see that this numbering is keep happening, the sequence is keep happening. You will be surprised how useful this phone number is. Every voicing I am playing today comes from my free essential building blocks, the 2 hours of lessons, a 28-page PDF, and the whole course is built on this exact cycle. I will put the link down below. Those are completely free. So now the second door. The second example is the autumn leaves. Okay, so the autumn leaves. Yeah, let me play in key of B flat. But in autumn leaves, it is easier to think in the relative major key center. So we are playing in the tune in G minor, but relative major, B flat being the 1. And look at this. So B flat is being the 1 and the tune starts from the 2 chord. 5, 1, 4, 7 to the 3, which is also the dominant chord because this tune is actually G minor. So this being the tonic minor, we need a dominant chord. So one more time. 2, 5, 1 to the 4, 7 to the 3, 6. The practice plan for every day, just give me a 5 minutes. Just play this orbit, the loop, from 1 to the 1 in share voicing and in diatonic circle of motions. If you just, the way I played it in the beginning, I think I just play the swing feel. But you can play it as a bossa nova. And this is really easy to go on to another key. You can just set any major 7 chord, the share voicing chord, in the 1, and you can just follow the sequence. The only trick is 1 and 7. In between there is a 4, yes, but the 4 chord wanted to go to the down perfect 5th. That is the only trick. You need to remember where the 1 is and play a half step below after the 4 chord. That is only trick. And you will just find easily the bass motion. And then after the bass motion, it is just major, major, minor, 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 minor. This is 7, 3, 6, 2. Yes, 4 minor share voicing, dominant, coming back to the major. So major, major, minor, 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 dominant to the major. So let me see. Just any major, major, minor, 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 dominant, major. Oh, that is our key. Major, major, minor, 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 dominant, and then major. So one loop a day, probably in one key, and walk into one tune through its own door. So I promised you the loop and the doors, and you have both now. Home to home and 2 tunes that were never listed. So one loop, home to home, and your tunes, doors. And in the next video, the one chord in your favorite tunes that breaks the phone number and why it is the best sound in the song. You do not want to miss that one. So please subscribe. That is how the next video finds you. And if the doors just clicked, hit like. It tells me to build more of this. The materials for the loop are in my free course, Essential Building Blocks. One link down below. Thank you for practicing with me. Until the next time, keep swinging.